I love when I notice I was muted. Hey, Ghost Bear. Hey, Michael. Talking about how I'm doing this huge contract in a field that's not mine right now. Good job. Yeah, you know, I wish there was more options to see when you're muted and not muted. If you're not looking at OBS, you're pretty much screwed. Well, that's pretty cool for you, Michael. Did you get any snow? Now they're calling for freezing rain on the mountain passes tomorrow here, and then snow during the day. The pass is going to be very, very sloppy. No snow? Well, see, that's where if it was going to be that cold for you, you should have had snow. Yeah, that's cold for you guys. Makes you wonder what kind of winter you're gonna have. Well, it makes sense because the clouds keep in the heat, right? So if it was cloudy at night, it would be warmer. I realized I should have brought my tractor somewhere else. We'll see if I skip through things what I get to next. I have this little lawnmower. I have a lot of trees to go in between, and the bigger lawnmower doesn't get there. I've been taking down trees. I've been modifying this map already. This is the map I'm just going to play on my Steam Deck. So I haven't given up on the forestry one. I'm just in the middle of a big project on the forestry one. And I didn't feel like trying to stream and chat while doing it. So instead I get to work on this map, which is fine and dandy for me because I've been into this map lately. Hey, your weather is just bizarre that way. It goes from winter to summer. This is a field of sorghum. Like I say, it's not mine. We'll tab back to that in a moment. Look how small that is compared to my tractors. It's hilarious. I don't think I need both of those tractors. I might sell one. I sold a lot of stuff that came with this map. Not everything, but a lot of it. And then I modified it to what I wanted. Let's go the long way over there. So I took down a lot of trees. I have rented a wood chipper. I don't own it, so I want to get this done sooner than later. And that's a composter where I put some grass in and the wood chips. I can make compost and use it as manure spreader type of thing. Fertilizer. So I'm doing a couple different mods that just came out. This one does oranges, lemon, papaya, pomegranate, mango, apricot, peach. And then I'm doing some apple trees. I have lots of bees. I'm still decorating it. So that section We go over here, have another one over here. It's a little bit more flowers. That's a honey warehouse. And then I put some more apple trees in here. Some more bees. It's just fun. I'm going to focus on apples, honey, greenhouse, stuff like that. I'm also going to do potatoes, and I can turn those potatoes into certain things. I do some other stuff. Just random stuff on this map. How was my day? Pretty good. I've been trying to learn how to use Blender, which is 3D modeling. So I want to make my own mods for this game. I have no clue how. I'm trying. But I feel like the first step is 3D modeling, so I'm learning how to do that. But it's great the rabbit hole. Like, you go down one tutorial, and then another, and then another. And then you get frustrated, so you stop. I actually bought... I don't know if I can show you. I don't know where to find it. FS22. Costs like $5 US. And it's supposed to show you everything from making basically a vehicle mod description, now that adding to giants. So I did that. I listened to the first episode, and they're like, you have to install Blender, or we're not going to teach you how to use Blender. I'm like, well, there I am. So I teach you everything else afterwards. And I think a lot of it's for vehicles and stuff I'm not going to need for what I have in mind. But oh well. And I think this is a lot of fun, Michael, to learn, because it actually pays if you learn it. Not just for farming sim either, a lot of other games. You make money if you can make mods for people or for the game. It doesn't pay much, but I mean, it's something I think will be fun if I start to learn. I understand a lot of like XML coding without ever being taught. Like, I can alter a lot of mods already. I just can't make my own mod from the ground up with buildings and scripting and all that. So I have no clue where to start with all that. But I'm trying because it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, the cold does that to me still, but the heat does it as well, so. But not as much the heat as much as the humidity. I basically have to empty this every row, basically. I've emptied it up there, and it's already 50% full. So I've had to replace a lot of the equipment that this map started with, because they edited all the game machinery. They made it like really cheaty feeling. I was like, no, I don't want that. I get these are big fields, but I just want something to do that takes a little bit longer. Without cheating all the way. I'm kind of curious to try the new crops they have in here. I know the harvesters aren't really true to their name. Like, they're just modified. I have to wait a few more weeks for the actual DLC to come out. know all the proper equipment. I think it's just something fun to do. Also install the mod where the animals have to eat more different types of food. I don't know if it's part of this map or a mod I did. I kind of added too many things at once to know. So the chickens need grain and sunflowers. I have ducks and chickens. The horses are base food, hay, and root crop, which never had before. I think carrots count as the root crop. I'm not sure though. And they don't trick or treat at our apartments either. But I can do basically one row. I'm back to where I started. I think a lot of, well, it depends on, yours is gated, I believe, right? But even then, if you have a lot of kids in the gated apartments, it doesn't make sense. I think it just depends on the reputation of apartments. A lot of people are like thinking apartments are unsafe to go to. Which I don't blame them for mine. Mine are quite shady. I'm waiting to hear back on how many trick-or-treaters my dad has. He always, it's like it's a tradition. Like always carve pumpkins and count how many trick-or-treaters. We always did that growing up. Always had a little tally list. And we would dress up and hand out candy. My dad loves doing the holidays. So, I messaged him today. He's like, I had 30 trick-or-treaters in the first half hour. So I'm waiting to see how many he ended up having because it started snowing. Which usually means if you're not prepared for it, you don't go out in the cold. I remember most of my younger years, Halloween was finding something that goes over winter jacket and snow pants. If we would have snow. But of course with climate change as you get older, we didn't have that as much. But it was always interesting how many Halloween outfits, costumes, you'd have to find out how to put them over top your winter gear to stay warm. See, that's the opposite. I miss decorating and carving pumpkins and all that, but there's no reason to do it in these apartments. Nowhere to showcase the pumpkins and nothing to do with them afterwards. And if I remember correctly, my sister says you guys don't do pumpkins because they go moldy. So there's no point in doing pumpkin carving, if I remember correctly, for you. I've been having this discussion on the trucking videos lately. I think growing pumpkins just for carving is useless. It's a waste of field, money, time, water, especially certain parts where you don't get a lot of rain. I think there's just a lot of better things you can do with the same amount of time and space for farming a crop that gets to be eaten. Like, only certain pumpkins you grow for pies, and they're not the ones you carve up. And a lot of people actually don't eat the pumpkin seeds when they carve the pumpkin. So you're literally just growing something to get carved. It seems a waste of money. So you do a lot of pumpkin carving there. But how do you prevent them from being moldy? Do you just wait till the last moment? Or I guess maybe you're farther away from the ocean that is drier for you? I saw you were playing ETS the other day. So a new location and Halloween stuff. Keeps you busy. What location did they add? I don't have ETS at all. I'm really far behind in buying new locations for ATS. Oh, they're full again. Oh! It's probably really pretty. The fun thing I like about ATS and ETS, I guess, is being able to travel without travel, because they do such a good job with locations. Juan and I have to sit down and decide our vacations for next year. Our leaves are basically knocked off the trees already. Oh, also start an impromptu vacation. I am kinda curious. We do have a vacation next month. Well, yeah, next month starts tomorrow. So it's basically gonna be a staycation. Just some doctor appointments and stuff we have to catch up on. Go up to Kelowna for a few things. Next year, we're going to a NASCAR race with my parents. We have to figure out what race we want to go to, though. I'm not sure what other vacations we're gonna do. Two months. I don't think it's exactly 2 months since our leaf started changing, but you're close. Hey, Karen. Gonna haunt my stream, oh no. I already have a ghost bear. Now I have to deal with a ghost Kiram? Oh, well, yeah. Why not, right? Take a couple days off instead of... Yeah. So your department shut down because of inventory or something? Or just a headache of another problem? Internet issues? That's what I was gonna guess too. I'm like, that always ends up catching up with people in those kind of departments. Go scare him. Sure, if Milo was here, she'll find a cute little mini name for you. Yeah. This is just one field for a contract and it's taking forever. It's not too bad though. I wanted just something easy to play on my Steam Deck. Something where I can just not really think about it. They do have custom crops like lavender, rye, millet, carrot, onion, alfalfa, and clover. They kind of put a lot of production livestock stuff in here and then everything else around the map, so it's kind of nice that way. They give you really cheesy edited machinery, so it's supposed to make it easier. But you know, this is lazy. You want to be lazy. But I actually sold quite a bit of it. Because I don't want to be that lazy. Just kind of lazy. Let's try to see what I'm trying to think of what I'm getting at. There. And I don't know what mod did this, if it's the map or the mod. My horses get root crops now. And my chickens and ducks want sunflowers now. I can imagine her doing that too. It's hilarious. So I don't know what the pigs and stuff are gonna want. The goats only want grass still. But with the ducks and the horses. So let's show you. I own this grass field right here. I want to take down more of these trees, but it's a work in progress. This is the map that I was struggling with a lot of the trees, and the next day they had an update where they took down most of the trees. But they put so many trees you could not place another tree. It said too many trees on the map. They just flooded the map with too many trees. I put my little RV here. Oh, I have a little grape. Because on this map you can do jam, strawberry and grape jam. So I wanted a little bit of grapes. Not much. And I have strawberries growing here. I have 2 horses right now just chilling there. An apple tree there. Then I put this red barn in. The sheep are here. The chickens are kind of here. I'm doing a lot of honey on this map with the apple mod that came out, and then the tropical fruits. So I have beehives and all the different tropical fruits. Looks like I have different fruits there already. I haven't placed all the productions yet, but I'm getting there. Stone crusher, This is one of my pig pens. I don't do a lot of pigs. And I have 2 more pig pens here, side by side. One's gonna be breeding, and one's gonna be fattening, and one's gonna be small piglets. Wonder if that was a firework I just heard. Hayloft. Sell everything. Some more bees and apple trees and tropical trees. That's definitely fireworks. I can see them now. Took down some trees to put apple trees here as well. And then over here I have some goats for some milk. And some sheds and stuff. I've really taken down a lot of their stuff and put up my own stuff. You would have to compare it side by side. Getting distracted by all the fireworks. So I want to place... There's an apple tree. Let's see, they just makes apple chip stuff. Okay, not that one. Fruit production. That one does all the different tropical fruits, including the apples into different types of fruity stuff. I also want to do the potato processing. And make French fries and all that stuff. But this greenhouse here isn't your normal greenhouse. It does onions, peppers, and cucumber. Yeah, so that one does stuff there. What else am I going to work on? I thought there's one more thing I wanted to add to the map. But it's a work in progress. I have my composter over here, where I have murdered some trees already. I'm chipping all the wood chips into the compost. So all this with trees here, and then all this with trees, and I took down some other trees already. I think the fireworks stopped, but they're pretty cool. So yeah, it's a pretty decent sized map, but at the same time, if I just want to play for an hour or two after trucking on the road, I can just play this without really thinking about the game. The other ones with forestry and stuff is too much. Trying to get the saw out and chop it down to certain lengths and all, you know, a lot more thinking. So this one being called Lazy Acres. Very fitting for what I want to do sometimes. So not done playing the other map, I'm just taking a little break because I'm in the middle of a landscaping part of a mountain, a hill on that map, and I didn't feel like trying to do it on stream. Because I already messed it up, so I need to fix it. So yeah, I have goats, 3 different pig pastures, chickens, ducks, sheep, horses. I'm not going to do cows. If I need milk, I can just get them from all the goats. almost full here. So let's take a look here. How big is this header? 15.2 meters. I think that's the biggest header you can get that's not modded. It's 12.2, 9.2, 15.2, yeah. Oh, and I decided to keep it. It came with the game already bought. I'm like, I never get to the point of playing with one of these. Let's just keep it, because why not? And then I put a really small lawnmower in here. I have a bigger one, but with all the in-between trees I do, this one is kind of cute to have right now. You get in between all those different trees. I more than doubled my grass being able to do that. It's getting kind of heavy. Don't think I can turn it around. Might have to buy a bigger semi. My horsepower is this one. Trucks. Now this one's 550. $620 might be the biggest I can go without finding another mod. So this one just feels like it's not pulling it very hard. That one can actually pull less than this one. Interesting. Well, I think I just have to take it up to the field around. If I can actually get it turned around, I think it's going up here. Or fireworks. I can't even turn it. It's not responding to me. There. Oh no, I put the header trailer in the way. Okay, let's see if I can get this up to the shop. Or up to where I have to deliver it. If I sell this tractor, semi-unit, I might have to go and get a loan to get a bigger one, but 67% full, I can't really maneuver this, so I have to try to upgrading it. Well, you sound tired, Michael. You should go to sleep then. Unless the cold's getting to you, and then you have a bigger problem that you have to go take care of. Okay. Where to deliver it? Oh, I'm trying to slow down. There we go. Seems like there's multiple places over here. What else is up here? Selling Station North and the grain mill. Well, get under some blankets. Find a way to get yourself warm. Hey, Milo. Croissant. You get a different work schedule, or you're just off for the spooky holiday? Oh, I need to find a different way to unload this. That's gonna be very, very bad. Oh no, is there no other way? Don't have access to this land. Oh no, this is selling it. Oh no. Is this supposed to go inside there? Then what is this then? Okay. Okay, you're off tonight, cool. Well, Michael, put on... I know it seems silly, but like double socks and a hat. Most of the heat in your body is lost through your head and your feet. Sorry, trying to think of how... I guess I need to go through there, but that makes no sense why there's that outside of there. Probably not going to have enough grain to finish this contract now. Let's deceiving to have that there. I don't even know what that goes to. Okay, it's proper place, but what in the heck am I gonna do? Hopefully I don't fail the contract. Milo, I bought those big pretzels. I don't know if I can find them. I haven't had them yet. I bought them. Let's see if I can find them. They're so expensive though. Well, they're even more expensive now. Great. Okay. There's only 4 of them in this package. And there, 4 of them is usually $8. I paid $4.99. I thought maybe they came up at $5.99. But you can't tell me that 4 pretzels are worth $8. I was so excited. I'm like, I found them, and that's expensive. So expensive. There's only one other place in town I can go look for them. Hey Biggie, happy Halloween to you as well. Yeah, I found them, but I'm not going to be paying $8 for them when they're not on sale. Like, that is just outrageous for the price of it. I can only find them at 2 different stores for 2 different types. And then there's one place in a mall an hour north of us that has them. Pricey indeed, right? Like, on sale I paid $1.25 for each one, basically. And off sale there's $2 a pretzel? Like, I can't see that being worth the price. The other ones, I think we're at Walmart or Safeway, I think. Yeah, these ones. Oh, so these are $3.50. I'm not a member though. So $5 for 6 of them. See, so that's a better price than the other ones. We're don't you know, Michael? I actually don't know where the vehicle shop is. Okay, where is the vehicle shop? Maybe I don't have it selected so I can see it. There. I saw James did a stream yesterday, but I missed it. Maybe why not have fun with there being a Milo, Canada? Milo, Alberta. What is going on? There's an ambulance. I can't see the other flashing lights. Either a fire truck or something else is already over there. Something's going on at the Shady Super 8 again. I don't know why Super 8 decided to buy out the Shady Motel. More sirens. First the fireworks and now all the sirens. If you hear sirens in real life. Oh, that's the... Oh, what's the fancy name from? Mobile... It's kind of not like a fire chief, but... medical person. He has his own separate vehicle where he can show up and travel. Oh, you're driving on the wrong side of the road there too, Ghost Bear? No. Okay, not what I wanted. Where do I sell my truck? Oh, there's more fireworks. I think that's an animal dealership, but let's drive over here and see what happens. trying to follow your guys' conversation, deciding I'm just gonna let you guys have fun with it. Okay. How much is this one I want to buy? Are you still there, Big E? Michael's complaining it's cold. Is it cold for you? Let's see, I need this much money. Let's go buy a truck and see if that helps. Now, these are just random prices in game. I think sometimes they're close to real life. I think this is pretty cheap compared to what they are in real life. I don't know if I want 10 or 18 gear, whatever. Let's buy one of those. Texas cold, yep. And mini Texas is invading. I know you weren't here the other day, Milo, for that conversation. Oops. But Milo will find something that's mini in Texas. Where we were talking to Eliza and other Texans. Just to fill you in, their family. So if you're confused, you just know their family. Michael. You just you opened yourself up to people saying that back at you. Well, Michael isn't. No, Eliza is family to me. There we go. I know, that's why I tried to fill you in, because I'm like, you're gonna be confused if I don't fill you in. I don't know if you can see chat and what Kiram said earlier about you, Milo. It was kind of cute. Let's see if I can find it. I just copy and pasted it. Oh, it missed a space, but you got it. So I had it pictured in my mind too, like instead of being like one of those M&M costumes, you know, you were just a Reese cup costume. I could picture it. You were a big Reese cup. Yeah, we still have those Reese cups in our fridge. That's like how little we eat those. Well, how little Juan eats them, because I can't eat them. Oh, yeah, it'd be a big one, because it was in real life. No, these ones I bought like last month or something? I don't know. Month or two ago. Not too long ago. But the ironic thing is I buy myself Reese Pieces because I can eat those, but I can't eat the Reese Cups. But then I catch Juan eating my Reese Pieces, and I'm like, but I can't have the Reese Cups if I bought you those, and you like those. So get your hand out of my bag of Reese Pieces, dude. I can't eat the actual Reese Cups. They mess with me, like, allergy-wise. But for some reason I can handle the Reese Pieces, because I don't think there's a lot of peanut butter in them to begin with. It's not from a lack of trying, but I can't eat peanut butter cups or peanut butter sandwiches anymore. Well, one of you two will have to come, help me eat them, or whatever. One will never know. Oh, Michael went to Big Bend. How was that? I've heard of that place. Is it pretty cool? Still hearing those fireworks. I don't know if I've ever told you guys. Fireworks are a huge thing. At least here in the Okanagan. For a Halloween night. It's a huge thing. But we go all summer, so Canada Day / 4th of July, without legally being able to do fireworks because how dry it is here. And usually, middle of October, they get rid of all the fire bans and burning bans here. So by the end of October, we are allowed to have fireworks again. So they have a lot of fireworks here on Halloween. Michael, you said you'd never been yet. But then why did you say you went? Welcome back, Karen. Kiram, is it popular in the lower mainland for fireworks as well? Or is that mainly an Okanagan thing? Oh, are you talking about the fireworks that we set off that one time at Mom and Dad's house? Uh, oh, you want to go, Michael? Gotcha. Okay, so fireworks are popular as well. Oh, it's against the law in Chilliwack. Like, I know in Penticton it's... You can't buy them here. You have to go down to Oliver. I think that's the nearest place you can buy them here. So people go down there to buy them. Yeah, most Kelowna, Penticton, we all have laws against it. I think you have to actually have the fire department or something like that. But these ones I can see are over on the native reserve, so I think that's why they're getting away with it. Mike, what are you doing ball cap again? Not here on the reserve, but down in Oliver, there's a... I don't know, the Global Market or whatever store? I don't think it's on the reserve down there, but it might be. Oh, you're ball capping yourself. Okay, then. Oh no, he's actually calling himself out on it, Milo. It's kind of ironic. He ruined it on the weekend, though. Juan was having fun with his viewer. Michael went and ruined it. I don't know if he'll be back next weekend, but he would be entertained by this guy. I think you were here last time he was here too, Milo. See, the more I live in Canada, Michael, the more weird it sounds for you guys to have counties. But it's just not a thing up here. What is it? Mudding Outlaw, I think? That's his name, I think. See, I want to say more, but at the same time, I'm like, what if they're watching? Then I would feel bad. But it is entertaining. Oh, Michael, you're so close, but you're not. Oh, that sounds good, Kira. Juan was going through, was it Northport or Newport? Can't remember which one. And he said like the whole town was out and he was like getting so many fist pumps that he basically honked through the whole town. It sounded pretty awesome. Northport, there you go. See, that's where one was 2 hours ago. So he's in Northport, was honking and a lot of trick-or-treaters. Mini E. Oh yeah, she's definitely a mini E, so that's cute, Milo. Did he go and raid the good candy from the Halloween basket? See, that's how it starts though, is Milo corrupts you into using Minnie for everything. And then you'll realize, in real life you'll start to do it. And then it feels weird if you don't do it. All the peanut butter cups and Twix are gone. Twix are pretty good, but they're expensive here. So I usually get... Let's see if I can Google what I get instead. There. These are in Canada. They're like a biscuit cookie bottom with caramel and then chocolate on top. And they taste a lot like a Twix. So that's what... And they have a lot of different flavors. But that's what I usually get instead of Twix, because the actual candy bar is really expensive versus these. Yeah, they have like cappuccino and vanilla and mint and raspberry and strawberry and s'mores. Well, you would like the s'more ones. They have a whole bunch of flavors. I wonder if I can show you the cost of it. Like, you've never said mini in real life? I eat Starburst quite a bit in the truck when I want something sweet. And jelly beans are another thing that I started eating, which are really weird. I don't know if I can show you. S'mores, yes, s'more ones. $5.29 for a 4-pack of Twix. But that's nothing like the Kit Kats. Kit Kats are hard to eat nowadays. Let's see. Oh, they're $5.29. But the other ones I saw in store were $7.50 or something like that. Can't find them in here, but the cost of candy bars it's going up like crazy here. Oh, Starburst jelly beans. I don't think we have those here. At least, not at this store. These are ones I get, the real juice. Don't think we have them. Oh, she can have my Kit Kats. Now that I have Purdy's chocolate, the Kit Kats taste more just like sugar than chocolate. Ooh, pumpkin spice frosty. I don't know if we have that up here. Canada makes it expensive to get fat. It's all those importing fees, right? And then the currency and Yeah. I'm sure we're Biggie, but you don't have to answer any question Michael asks that you don't want to know or don't want him to know. See, it makes it expensive to get fat, but also expensive to get healthy. Oh, what is the name of them? Crap. I gotta think of what they're called again. Okay, found a picture of it. What is it? No, close to that, but not that. It's like a weasel, but not a weasel. I guess they're called short-tailed weasels. Is that what they're called? I'm not looking at chat right now. I'll catch up with you guys in a moment. Looking over here. Oh, I also had this. A western skink. Yeah. I do that all the time though, Milo. Everything's mini now. It's like a little weasel looking thing, short-tailed weasel. We have these. They're really cute looking. But apparently they're really ferocious and mean. They are, aren't they? I've actually learned something that animals that are dark on top and white on bottom, so think like a skunk, stuff like any animal that is dark on top and white on bottom is usually more ferocious and mean for its size than other animals. Hey, Wild West, how's it going? Is it snowing in your neck of the woods yet? I haven't seen them yet, but why am I doing this? But I'm really hoping to see one because they look really cute. I've seen one of the lizard things before. But I know it seems kind of weird, but like we have rattlesnakes, we have black widows, we have a whole bunch of weird creatures that you don't think Canada would have. So we get hot enough weather here to have them. Okay, about 2 inches. Oh no, so that's a problem for the corn. We're using the corn for a feed, or we're gonna make something else out of it. And when I was talking to my dad today, he said it was starting to snow over there. So I had a feeling it was snowing for you, probably. Try to buy land. Oh yeah, so cow feed. I know there's some fields that I haven't seen harvested, but I think they're just doing silage with them. See, everybody's gonna say mini, and then everybody's gonna say everyone instead of everyone as well. Yep, you're just gonna be that mini spark. I know when we're on the road and I see these signs that say mini storage or something like that, I always think of you. Oh, so you got the silage part of it already harvested. We've been hauling the hay bales lately. It's just the time of year to start and haul hay. It's been so dry here. The bales are so light. It's actually a really bad price. We were looking at how much a 1 ton should weigh. We had to wait in and out for one of our loads. And it was like half the weight that it should have been. We're like, ouch. That's not good. Do you have your snowmobiles all up and going? Or ready for the winter? Silage is what you feed the cows, Michael. The stuff that we cover in bunkers in the game. With the white tarp. Usually different types of grass or corn stalk, the actual corn. Not just the cob, but everything. Yeah, the hay bales we haul go to farm animals. The past load that we just did last week was going to sheep. I'm assuming a lot of them are just to cows. Oh, cool, your sleds are ready to go. Oh, I'm reading. See? This is why I don't play crop destruction on. I just don't tell her that, and I have to see it, but you know, the farmer is in the middle of, lowering his number of, animals that he had to feed. Let's just put it that way. Where the heck is my truck? Down here? Not sure how much we just paid. Yeah. Sometimes we see how much we get paid, like the farmer would give us a check. And we kind of get invoices that kind of tell us, but sometimes we don't know. Yeah, exactly that. I don't know if I wanted to say it or not, but I know some people get grossed out about it. Sometimes the hay bales go to horses. We actually picked them up and there was like, I don't know, good 8 horses or so. Where we picked these ones up. That we delivered were just sheep. A lot of the places we deliver are just cows. Oh no. That would have been a pain. I like this one place that we delivered to. It's been a while, but we would deliver it in the field. So the cows and the horses would come up while the bales were on the trailer and they would start to eat from it. I mean, it was kind of annoying for having to work around them to unload the trailer, but at the same time, it was really cute. Oh, that sounds like an adventure to get them back out. I know this farm we went to and another one. How do I say it politely? They are junk collectors. Like, I know every farm has a junk collecting spot, but they have you deliver, and they don't think that you have to get a tractor, or like a semi-unit, and a trailer down, and try to navigate around all their junk and turn around. This past one, we were literally brushing the hydro line. So we had to wait for them to get a pole, along like 20-foot pole or whatever, and push it up so, we didn't have to be caught up in that. It's like they don't think about how somebody has to come to that yard to deliver their bales. It'd be different if it was like just a hot shot, right? The normal hot shot trucks. I don't know, what are they, 1 ton or whatever, half ton? That's different. Oh man, that would be a bummer, because they had the whole night to ruin things. I don't think it should be that hot in this time of year. I don't know. Unless I'm vacationing, I think would be really weird for me to have hot temperatures this time of year. But 80s is hot. I know for you guys it's not, but I don't know. It's getting there for me. Let's see our weather here. Oop. I'll put it in Fahrenheit for the rest of you in a moment. Sure, Wild West wants to see it in Celsius. Oh boy, it's getting rainy here. I know tomorrow night's supposed to be freezing rain on the mountain passes, and then snow the next day. So the mountain passes are gonna be sloppy. Hey Jedi, how is it going? Did you have a good birthday? Happy belated birthday. Yeah, we had freezing rain last week that closed the highway for a few hours. But, nobody knows how to drive. Yeah, rain, mountain snow, freezing rain all on deck. Yeah, that's incoming. So upper 40s, lower 40s, higher 30s at night. Doing pretty good. Kind of distracted by everything besides farming, but you know, I was getting there. I've had soup for the last 2 days, Milo. Yeah, so right about Kelowna is where I am. Freezing rain. And it's gonna turn to snow. Tuesday. That's gonna be sloppy. Mile West, you think 60 Fahrenheit is hot? Or do you mean a different temp? Oh, so actually quite a bit of snow up here. Let's talk about ski resorts. A lot of them will be opening. Oh, some peaks will be middle of November. It's pretty early. Yep. It's freezing rain and then snow. And I'm not much of a heat person either. I like it once in a while. But dealing with it all the time, I don't know. I guess I would miss my seasons. Oh, Jedi, you play this map as well? I thought it'd be good to play it on my Steam Deck when I'm on the road. I did change a lot of the starting map, but I'm kind of liking it. Yes, autumn is beautiful up here. Oh, only doing the root crops. I haven't got that far. I'm only, I don't know, 15 hours into this map or something. So I haven't really done much. Most of it's been modifying everything else. I kind of changed out some of the animal pens, put in different productions, things like that. But see, he's used to the Great Lakes, the snow. You know how it was for us growing up with how good that wet snow was for snowmobiling. Yeah, once it gets to about 30 Celsius, it's really just too hot to work in. Come on, get the sorghum in the trailer. Oh, are you using this mod here? I wonder if it's the same mod that I'm gonna do. Potato processing? Or are you doing the one where you have to sort and wash it? This one you can make all the potato crisp and all the other stuff. I'm gonna do that one. I'm also gonna do some oil refinery eventually. But I'm doing the fruit production. All the different tropical fruits on the trees and then making them into other stuff. So a different one. Sorting story. And that might be kind of unique. Should take a vacation out this way, Wild West. I think you would enjoy the mountains with the fresh snow like that. Well, this isn't quite full yet, but literally go up there and drop it off. Karen, are you asking about mods that use straw to make other products? I've used a straw making mod for straw hats and straw baskets. That one's a little bit confusing if you don't understand that you have to place a storage down. You have to place two different buildings, otherwise you never get the product. Okay. I'm curious about what mod that is, Jedi. So you have the straw hat and basket one already. I wonder if we can use it in the compost one. You can use it in compost. That's the only two mods that I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, it'll be interesting if you would have other mods that could do something more straw. Yeah, that's the problem with the straw. You get so much of it and you're like... what is it? There's two different compost ones. This one I kind of wish was a little bit different. Well, see, I have the straw one in here. I just haven't set it up on this map yet. So this one is just a small composter. You only put like 2,000 liters in it. That one's not very good. I swear it's in factory and I'm just missing it. Composter. So it's literally just called composter. Potato sorting. Let me look that up, Jedi, before I forget. Potato sorting. Sorting and store. Maybe I had it right. No. Sorting and storing shed. That's a mouthful. So the seed potato farm pack, maybe? Maybe not. Is that a mod hub? Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Mine is on mod hub, yeah, Garam. I usually try to play only with Mod Hub. I wish this one had more of a complicated recipe. This one's really basic. In the sense that you only, like, adding straw grass and bark and stuff together would be much better as a recipe together instead of separate. Bark mulch you have to get from a different mod. Ash you have to get from a different mod. Quick composter you buy in the store. Sounds good, Milo. I had Mennonite chicken noodle soup yesterday, and today I had kind of like how do you? I basically put the chicken in the noodles, cauliflower, broccoli, corn, carrots, kind of soup. Milo sounds like Juan. What in the world do you mean? Sounds good, Jedi. I found these. And they're the best homemade tasting egg noodles I've had. They're in the international food aisle, so they're actually pretty tasty. And I'm kind of addicted to them now. I don't think there's an actual photo of them. But it's like 2 of these, like 1 per person is what you need. Like 2 of these is plenty for a bowl of soup for 1 and I both have. Pretty tasty. Yes, I wish I could find those. But it's in the Mennonite chicken noodle soup. You use egg noodles that are supposed to be very thin, like spaghetti. So these are the closest I can get without going to a different store and buying some that are imported from Germany. It's a lot of work to find the right noodles for that kind of soup. But those Amish noodles, I miss those. But I never thought about how good these noodles would be that are just sitting there and you're like, okay, are the noodle bundles really that good? The answer is yes. I'm addicted to them now. Oh, it's really basic. Like, you just do chicken broth with... Your spices are like peppercorn, bay leaf, star of anise, cinnamon. I think that's it. I'm missing one. Not really, that's basically it. So chicken and the spices in the broth with the noodles. Then when you serve it, you add parsley to the top of it. It's a really basic soup. But you have to get the right noodles always. It just... I don't know, there's just something about it if you don't get it. The cinnamon you can't taste so much at, like, kind of like a bay leaf, right? Like, you can tell when you don't have that in a dish. It just adds a certain depth. But if you think of the 5 spices, Chinese 5 spice. Spice is a mix of basically everything in that soup. So star of anise, cloves, cinnamon, peppercorn, and fennel seeds. I bet if I add fennel seeds to that soup, it would taste pretty good. So you're basically, you know how a lot of people think Chinese spice is healing, right? Like your chai tea and stuff is all that kind of flavoring, right? Like it, if that makes sense. They're basically making a chicken noodle soup with tea broth. Is what you're basically making. Hey Joy, happy Halloween to you as well. Yeah, I swear I feel a lot better after having the soup. So you want the... My internet just froze on me. The thinner noodles that you can find are the better ones. It's a very basic, but very good bay leaf, peppercorn, anise, cloves, parsley. Sea potato. Okay, that's one I thought it would be. I don't know if I have a tab open for that yet. I do. So it's the sea potato one. I'll leave that up and I'll check that out. Oh yeah, inside you have a lot of so you have to do a lot of work inside the barn. Interesting. Different sorters, workshop, sprayer. That's very elaborate. Yeah, I'll check that out. Mandalorian. That's funny. Good reference, huh? Oh, pumpkin swirl loaf. That looks really good. So Mennonite Girls Can Cook is a really interesting website. That actually looks pretty darn good, honestly. Okay, leaving that up is, you know, I'll get distracted and want to make something someday. Exactly, yeah. It gives them the do so you don't have to skip their time if there's nothing to do in winter and stuff. This is what we do on this on this stream. We talk about food and we get everybody hungry. Like, there's a lot less about the game and more about the conversation. There's a little game talk, but there's a lot more socializing. I know, Milo, we're back to that conversation, huh? Sounds good, Jedi. Assuming you have the day off. Have you guys been watching Ahsoka at all? If we're gonna talk about, you know, Star Wars stuff. Oh crap, that's early! What are you doing up this early? Go back to bed. I off for 2 weeks? Well, enjoy that. You work darn hard, so you really you really need those 2 weeks off. Juan's just finishing Loki. I I'm not a big fan of time travel type of shows, so I watched maybe 25% of it. Oh, my bad, Jedi. I apologize. Oh, Milo, you need to get vacation time in too. Oh, was Comic Con last weekend for you? I think it was here last weekend as well. Or was it the week before that? I think it's 2 weekends ago it was here. Snow Trooper from Star Wars in the snow would be pretty sweet. Yeah, Jedi, let's... You enjoy these 2 weeks off then. Hope you truly enjoy them. Oh, lagged out there. Yes, Milo, you need one. This is a lot longer field than I realized. Whew. Should have just tabbed through all the vehicles. Nice! That's probably a really nice place to visit, full of culture, different foods to try and everything. At the risk of sounding silly, I don't know Tool, Joey. I'm very, I guess you'd say naive in certain music places. Everything is legal there. Well, I guess it should be entertaining in many different ways. It probably would be scary in its own way. It'd definitely be a culture shock. I know Mac was sending me a video when he was in Dubai. That was actually pretty cool. So, you basically doing a lot of people watching and stuff too, like, that's a city that's larger than life. That was pretty cool to see. I'm visiting there as well. So you're caught up in there as well, Kiram? I don't know. I can't get into Loki. My niece loves Loki. She used to be a huge Marvel fan and stuff, but I think she's grown out of it the last few years. I haven't seen zombies on my map. I didn't know there was such a thing. Is that a certain mod? Or is it programmed into certain maps? I wanted to try that Edgewater map. That looked like a pretty decent map as well. I'm gonna stream for another 10 minutes or so, make it a 2-hour stream, which is twice as long as I usually do, but we've been having some awesome conversations, so I'll stream just a little bit longer. Sounds good, sis. Have a good night. Love you. Thanks for joining. Also, all the trains game had it in previous. Huh. I wonder why they wouldn't do it this year. We'll be here for a little bit longer. A little bit. It's just like it lasted twice as long as other mini streams. This is what happens when people show up. I stream for longer. And just to think that this is all I've done this whole stream is, High versus one field is never ending. I don't even think I'm getting a lot of money from it. I didn't know if I didn't have real sisters. Have I ever stated I didn't have real sisters? I am so confused, Michael. But yes, that is one of my sisters. They're usually 6:30 my time on Tuesday and Thursdays. They only usually last for an hour. You have real Reese cups. Aww. Sometimes family is who you make it. I'm just gonna tab through to it because I really don't feel like walking that distance. Juan, here you are joining at the last moment. Making it more creepy in Halloween. So getting the bigger semi has definitely helped. I'll just have to pay off the loan. Cheaper creepers. So what if it's afternoon? Do you just not get a hello if it's afternoon for you somewhere? I don't know who's gonna have afternoon if they show up. Pretty much everybody's evening or morning here. They missed all the fireworks we had here. It was like a good half-hour show at least. I don't think they're done yet. See, first breakfast and second breakfast, that's the way to go. Hobbit's life for me. That reminds me of one's Cookie Monster. The Grover. Good evening. That's what the Cookie Monster says. Well, that's all you're gonna get for Halloween, Juan. Is bars of soap. Does it work if we just give you those candy corn, the waxy candy corn? Does that count as soap? I mean, it kind of tastes like it sometimes. You wish you could time anyone out. You ate all the candy corn already? Oh boy. I don't have Juan's computer on. I can't play that. He had somebody make a thing with Cookie Monster saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know if Cookie Monster actually says it on the TV show, but we made our version of Cookie Monster say it. Maybe his filter got broke when he became a trucker. Maybe that's it. Oh, what do I have? Like, probably 6 more passes on this? Maybe. Maybe less than that. That's all I've been doing this whole stream. This field is huge. How many acres does it say? .66 hectares. That's a big field. For 26 grand. This one's potatoes. And there's no way I'm harvesting that many potatoes. I don't think I want to do sorghum after this. See, Michael, that doesn't really work because I make us food. So Juan knows he's safe. Unless he makes me mad. Then he would find something in the food. Like an onion. Do you play this map as well, Joey? Or did he get one once upon a time? I'm so glad they updated this map to get rid of all those trees, because that was frustrating. Oh no, not the hottest hotspots. Oh, so you're playing Edgewater? It's a hot sauce. If I remember correctly, Edgewater has custom crops in it as well, right? Or is that another Canadian map? I don't know, here I could guilt trip you guys and say that if you give Juan the hot sauce, he might actually, you know, send me to the hospital with all the allergies I have, and, you know, how dare you hurt me? I did nothing wrong. Oh, you make me want croissants now, Milo. Nice, fluffy, warm, buttery croissant. See, I don't enjoy having my throat swell shut from hot and spicy stuff. So that means you can't give Juan hot and spicy stuff. It's tempting to do that tomorrow, Milo. Go get some fresh, flaky, fluffy, new, warm, buttery ones. Making homemade ones is actually a lot of work to get the layers properly fluffy. You actually have to fold it and roll it and fold it and roll it out over and over and over onto itself to get different layers in there. To go get some out of a tin though, I could do that. But the local bakeries at the stores sell them as well. It's not about me eating it, Michael. What if I kiss him or something, you know? He is my husband. It's okay, Joy. I'll have to remember to look it up and see if that's a map I thought about playing. Now, there's a few of them I've downloaded. You? Aw. That's it. You're getting stuff in your food now. I do have to do some shopping tomorrow, Milo. So if I remember, I might have to buy some. So you found some mini ones? So we're still having a good conversation. Do I stream till the end of the field now? So do you play Farming Sim after, like, after you set up a show? Or during the show or anything? Or is it just referencing the two together? The best ones are those homemade ones that people spend a long time making. There. I'm not walking that distance. Oh, 13-hour shift of... Yeah. Only 4 of them in a roll? That's quite many. Good night, Michael. Thanks for joining. So I wonder if they sell them that way. Is it like, yeah, if you buy a full size, you make too many of them. And sometimes you don't need that. And that 18 hours like that makes for a long day. Jedi being ahead of us in time there. Am I allowed to do that here? Let's see if I can find them. See if I can find... Is it this one? It doesn't give a good size. I don't think it really gives you a good showcase of how long it is. You're from the future, yes you are. I'll have to see if I can see him in real life somewhere, because it's so hard right now to get a reference of him. Yeah, union jobs would be really interesting. Oh, is that Ukrainian? Or... I was trying to look up what you were saying, Joey. So they're like crescent croissants, but they're semi-sugar. But that would be kind of tasty. Like a cinnamon roll without being a cinnamon roll. Huh. Well, now I have something new to look up. See, I think Juan will be all for it. It'd be like a fluffy cinnamon roll without the sugar. Or the icing. So you have cinnamon sugar. And then I bet you could dip them in the vanilla frosting if you wanted. I like the name as well. They remind me of the cinnamon breadsticks that you get at certain pizza places. When you order pizza. But I imagine these would be more fluffy. I can add that to the list of stuff to buy or to make. It's fun to try new different things. You're welcome. This is what this channel does best. Talk about food. I'm gonna stream for another 5 minutes. 9 o'clock I'll get off. I don't think I'll be done with this field yet, but I'm starting to feel my throat from talking so much. It's been an awesome stream though. There's a lot of things I want, but Scruffles will have to be one of them. I don't know. I think I can write a note here. Doing Scruffles, I can see what I can do for you. I don't know if I can make them in time, but we'll see. Pacific time zone. 2 hours behind you. Yeah, you can post it. I tease them every single day about it. I think he was pretty bummed this week. I went to buy his muffins and there were no muffins. Last time it happened as well, but I found an employee who went and got me some from the back. They're still half frozen. But this time there's nobody around to get them from. I do have to admit, they're really good. They're double chocolate. They're actually pretty tasty. I don't think they're quite like that one, but probably close. Joy might know more. That might be a while before I actually make them. I'm often one that honestly says I'll make something that forgets. So I'd rather not promise anything, but if I make them and if they taste good and if I make them again, then I'll reach out to you. Sharing some music. So glad I just have to deliver right there for this contract. Quite a big contract. I'm getting too close. There we go. And another Manitoba winter vacation where I don't get the flu. Yeah. That sucked last time. That really just took everyday vacation away from me while we were there. That was sucky. You miss shoveling snow. Not many people would say that, you know that? Oh, 9 o'clock, okay. So close to finishing this field though. So close. I'll take a listen to it, Milo. I don't know if I can do that. Oh yeah, it works for me. Okay, I can open that link. There we go. Pause that. I'll listen to that later. I know. I think I'll finish the field then call it a stream. I keep changing my mind, but I'm that close to finishing the field. We can do it. Really, it's just mosquitoes, right? Right? When you stop and think about it, you're like, not very many places can you live and not have mosquitoes. Oh, I'm gonna do that, Milo. Once I finish the field, though. Michael was still here, he would call ball crap. %. This should work. But I am allowed to. Yes. This is where Milo learns how stubborn I can be. The troublemaker in me will come out. I know, I think Juan is most stubborn. I forget what Juan and I were talking about the other day, but I came to the conclusion that I've been a troublemaker probably my whole life. Yep. I think you can do one row on this field, I think, before you're full. A little bit over one row, but it's a pretty big field. I'm just gonna deliver this because I'm not gonna get this whole field into the trailer unless I do that. Oh, good luck with that, Milo. Good luck with that. I don't think I can change tip side there, or green door. Come on. It takes a while, but if not, I hit the top of that ceiling of the building. Oh, you did that on purpose, didn't you? It takes forever this way. Guess I could try to do tip side from the other direction. Change. Tip side, back, green door. That's all I get. Oh no. I do have access to this contract. Come on. I made the mistake. See, with clipping. I made the mistake with. Come on. I can't show you because it's a camera angle. Thank you. No! Delivering to the place outside the green door. The first time. But it seems attached, so you think that's where you're supposed to deliver, but there's no symbol inside of here. Yeah. It's weird, I don't know what that actually does. Trying to figure out what you guys are talking about, but one swearing again. I swear a lot more than what you probably ever think somebody like me does. Yeah, it's kind of threw me off, and I delivered a little bit there. So I hope I don't fail the whole contract because of it. Hey, Jeff. Just so you guys know, when I finish this field here, then I'm calling it a stream. For like a farmer. Oh, I am married to a trucker, so that's another way to go around it. I always like how you do the mini chef for Jeff. We need to find a cute mini emoji for Kiram. I should look and see if there's little candies that look like soap on purpose. It'd be really cute to buy them. No, just like candy corn, but little mini soaps instead. Oh, Milo. That sucks. Oh, you park nearby to him somewhere, Jeff? I haven't looked where you're actually parked, so I'll do that. I'm curious. I gotcha. Yeah, we had to do that 2 weekends in a row. I don't know if we actually told you that we had to go back last weekend to finish ours. You know. Yeah, Milo, see, I need to find something like that. I wonder if the bulk barn has something like that. I doubt it. Might be hard to find something. I'll eat Reese PCs if I have them, but usually it's just something I have. Oh, so nobody scheduled one for Jeff at all? So you're literally like at last moment trying to get it done? Reminds me I have to pay rent tomorrow. Musketeers used to be my favorite. They're way too sweet now. I grew up with my grandpa putting them in the freezer. So they'll be frozen. Well, that's the way to do it, right? Park it at the shop like that. Or teach somebody a lesson for not scheduling it properly. Oh, that yucky smell. You would do that, Milo. You would. Oh, there's no way I'm leaving my husband. Nope. You got lucky with me. Oh, I actually want to show you, Milo, before I leave the mini fruits I'm getting from my trees. See if I can show you that. I have like mini apricots and lemons. Apricots, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of them. I'll show you. Not real life. In game I have productions. So apple trees. Here I grow orange, lemon, papaya, pomegranate, mango, apricot, and peach. So if we go here, different trees here. Over here I think I saw some fruit. Oranges and lemons. Oranges and lemons is what I have so far. Like, I've changed a lot of it. I added the barns. I deleted a lot of the animal barns and placed my own that I wanted. Deleted a lot of the sheds and added my own. I'm gonna add more things. Like this, I'll add over here. I have enough money. I have potato storage points. In this game you can do carrots as well. So there's these potato heaps and stuff I plan on putting over here. Or this crop shed over here somewhere. There's a lot of stuff I want to add still. I really like the old-fashioned looking... where are they? Filling stations that I have. I would be a good map maker. I did some work today on my mod. I ended up buying a tutorial from Farming Sim for $5. And then I started trying to work on 3D modeling. So these are really old tanks. But there's mouse traps. Just use the mouse traps, Jeff. I'm just saying. Where's the gas station? Gas tank. And lots of different trees. Look at this like old diesel tank. It's a really awesome mod. But yeah, I like how old they are. I don't remember exactly what the mod is called. refillable tanks. So you have like a water tower, line tank, sea tank, fertilizer tank. Oh, those are really cool. Oh, the whole time I was here it wasn't unloading? Come on. Don't turn the engine off, apparently. Yeah, I have a big pond here in the middle of my... Over. No. Get kind of figured out here. So I have a big pond here that kind of goes around. There's some couple horses. The apple tree has apples on it. You can kind of see the apples on them. I have lots of strawberries. I tried fencing off so like the horses wouldn't get the strawberries. Technically didn't work. I live in a little camper van because that's how I'm styling. Lots of apples and bees over here. I have lots of little flowers over here too. Oh, there's some apples in there. Cool. Okay, is that ready? That's ready. Let's go drop this off and then finish the contract, hopefully. And then I'll call it a stream after that. Hey, there's lots of different fruits. You can make... I can't really read all the things on there. Like apple pie... like apple chips, jam, like jellies, like dried fruit, apple sauce, and that's jam. Okay, I don't know what this is, but if I go to selling point, it would tell me in here. Apple juice, apple honey, apple butter, pectin, apple chips, apple jam, multi-fruit juice, fruit jellies, apple pie. And then my potato one, I can do premium potatoes, french fries, fried potatoes, mashed potatoes, potato soup, paprika chips, potato pancakes, stuffed baked potatoes, potato salad, and croquettes. Yeah, there's lots of stuff. But people always do that, right? Just as end of the stream and it keeps going. But the stream's been doing awesome. My sister showed up, got to chat with her for a bit. But I really am starting to feel my throat, so I am calling it after this. Maybe if it was a holiday and more people had the holiday off in the evening. Ah, it's been going so much longer this time, Milo. If I had to go any longer, I would be murdering more trees, though. So I have murdered a lot of trees over here. Am I ignoring you? I'm not ignoring you. Look at all those murdered trees over there I have to chop up. Yeah, see, I murdered them all. These were all trees here, and look, I replaced them with more trees. Yeah, I think you do that on purpose, Jeff. That's your superpower. See, there's more trees over here, and I chopped them down, but apple trees. Don't worry. I replaced them with other trees. I didn't, you know, neglect it. Ah, see, because I sold that little bit at the wrong place. Okay, I can fix that. One more thing. What? Why are you banning Jeff from... or what? Well, it's Jeff's fault that I'm ending the stream. Well, Jeff, if it helps you at all, I'm always at fault. So, you know. I think it's over there. This map came with a buying silo. If I buy some sorghum, it'll still be worth the money I get from finishing the contract. Might be too tall to go underneath it. Yeah, that's not really realistic, but well. How much sorghum should I buy? What, the money's not going down? Well, that's broken too? Great. I'll fix that. I'll take it out of my game file later. Well, I have a station that doesn't take money out. Like when you buy something, but that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, Ghost Bear. It's not always my fault. It usually is, but it's not always. See, I said, this map comes with a lot of cheaty things, and that's just one more thing where I thought it would cost money to go buy it from there. I have sold a lot of the machinery, almost all of it by now, and replaced it with stuff that isn't so cheaty. Well, hopefully you get all your mini things done, Milo, and I do appreciate you joining. I know you don't get to very often. Now I'm just gonna take all that money out. I wrote down how much I had. Take out that much money plus the cost of the crop. Fix that. Yeah, your life is pretty busy though. And then when I'm here, not here, and all that changes too. I have streamed almost a half hour more after the hour more than I was supposed to stream. It's been quite a long stream for me, almost 3 hours. Pretty long stream for me. Good things come from change though. Look, Those mini trees. It did get a good mini life. Somewhere over there is the header trailer. Yep. Well, as I drive over here, I'll call it the end of the stream, everybody. Yep, sounds good. Yep, it's bedtime for sure. Coming up soon. I'll be back Thursday. I don't know what map I'll be playing, but I'll be back on Thursday. Really, truly appreciate all of you joining. It was a lot of fun conversation tonight. So thank you all. Adios.